kidding. Welcome to the Green Apple Home. Today we're gonna make instant dinner rolls or cinnamon rolls in an hour. And it says instant dinner rolls. It still takes about 25 minutes or so. These rolls are just as yummy as anyone that has to rise for 2 hours. So this is the cool thing about it, is that you can do dinner rolls or cinnamon rolls. I mean, you can do that really with any dough, but it got me excited. I'm going to show you how you can use the same dough to make either rolls or cinnamon rolls or both, because you can just have cinnamon rolls for dessert. So come on. First, you want a big bowl and add to it 1/3 of a cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons yeast. I'm using active yeast. You can use whatever yeast, I think. I'm using the highly active. I'm going to activate it with our warm, it's a very, very warm water, and it's 1.25 cups. Not boiling, but it's very warm. And is this half cup? Yeah, a 1/2 cup oil. This one's canola oil. You can use vegetable oil or whatever oil you got. Okay, we're gonna stir all the ingredients together and let it sit for 15 minutes. Let it do its thing. I just need to tell you about these rolls because I first encountered these rolls at some like brunchy thing. They had made the cinnamon roll of this, and it was so light and fluffy and yummy that I had to get the recipe. And so, you know, my girlfriend didn't care that I share it. Some people are stingy with their recipes and they won't give you something that is fabulous. We've let it sit for only 5 minutes and it's bubbling up really nicely. Okay, so it's all nice and yeasty and brewed up. We're going to add 2 eggs to this. Two. And 1.5 teaspoons salt. Oops. Minus a pinch that fell on the counter. 1.5. And right here I have measured 5 cups of flour. So I'm going to incorporate 5 cups of flour. And we're going to stir this up and knead it for 5 minutes. So you're going to have to get your hands nice and dirty and bready. If you find it's a little too dry, you can add a little bit more oil. A little oil never hurt anyone. Coats your organs and makes things work smoother. Right? Am I right? If you're going to do rolls, you could just grab, you know, like a little ball of dough, however you, probably about that big, and then roll it and just put it on your pan. Then you can brush it with some melted butter to make it all nice and yummy and have it brown nice too. We're gonna let it sit again for just 10 minutes to rise. If you find it's a little too dry, you can add a little bit more oil. We're gonna let it sit again for just 10 minutes to rise. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes. This is what the dough looks like. And it's ready. Alright, dust your countertop with some flour. Knead the dough too a little bit. So we're making some rolls. This is the other part of the dough. We're going to make the rest into cinnamon rolls. So here's the dough. I have some softened butter. I'm just going to spread butter all across the dough. It doesn't really matter how much. Just give it a good smattering, and this will help the sugar and the cinnamon hold onto the roll. Now we're going to do our sugar and our cinnamon. Don't put too much sugar on, because one time I just went to town on the sugar and it was so thick and it was sickly sweet. So just one even coating, not too thick, is just great. That's probably good right there. Okay, here we go. We're going to roll it up. And then we'll cut it out. Try and get it a little tight. Okay, and then we take our little floss and we go underneath it, and then inch thick. I don't know, it depends on how you like your cinnamon roll. See how it cuts it nice and even? Take your floss, crisscross it like this, and just pull. Boop. We're just going to keep doing that and then put them on a pan. Cook them for 10 minutes at 425 degrees. Well, that's a little thick there, Missy. Okay, all set for the oven. Have you ever seen such good looking cinnamon rolls? I was a little conservative on the sugar because last time I did it I put way too much sugar and it was too sweet. This is okay, but it would be divine with frosting on it. I'm going to have to make some cream cheese frosting. Or I could whip up a quick glaze. That would also be good. But anyways, from the same dough, cinnamon rolls, dinner rolls, under an hour, delicious. Thanks for watching The Green Apple Home. We'll see you next time.